Yo guys, Scrolls YT here, back with another video. So today I'll be doing my Premier League predictions for the 19-20 season, my predictions for the new season. Feel free to leave your guys' opinion in the comments as well, and make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, let's get straight into the table. In 20th, we've gone with Brighton and Hove Albion. Obviously last season just escaped relegation, finishing 17th. Not really signed anyone new, and I could quite easily see them going down to the Championship. So finishing in 19th, getting relegated, I think it will be Sheffield United. Just been promoted from the Championship, had a really good season last season. They've built their team from lower leagues and developed them into top players. But they haven't really signed anyone amazing. They've signed Ben Osborne from Forest, but I don't think he'll do great in the Prem. So yeah, I could quite easily see them going straight back down to the Championship. So finishing in 18th, a lot of you might be quite surprised with this, but I've gone with Norwich. The reason I think Norwich will finish 18th is because last season obviously they had an amazing season, and I think they've got the hopes too high that they're going to do like well in the Prem, and they've not signed anyone like amazing. Obviously they've got Timu Pukki and some players around him who were really good, but that was in the Championship, not in the Premier League, so I could quite easily see Norwich going down. So in 17th, just escaping relegation, got Southampton. Obviously signed Che Adams, and I think they've signed Danny Ings on a permanent. Yeah, just going to escape relegation. I think they'll have a decent start to the season, but I feel like they've slowly drifted down, but just at the end to pick up a bit of form. Yeah, they had a decent pre-season. So yeah, 17th for Southampton. In 16th, I've gone with Burnley. Burnley, obviously Sean Dyche being the manager, good manager. Like to play quite defensive. Have some good goalkeepers in Heaton and Pope and Joe Hart. But I could see them struggling this season. Obviously they've signed Jay Rodriguez from West Brom, impressed in the Championship. But yeah, Burnley finishing 16th. So in 15th, I've gone with Crystal Palace. Obviously we beat them, my team Forest, we beat them in pre-season 1-0. That was a good game. But if they lose the Hart, I could see them struggling a lot, even maybe finishing 18th and could be going down to the Championship, honestly. But yeah, Crystal Palace in 15th for me. Obviously their manager is Roy Hodgson, Hodgie Boy Roy.
Stop moaning, Hodgie Boy Roy!
14th, I've gone with Newcastle. They've signed Joe Linton, had a bit of a on and off pre-season, losing to Preston North End the other day. I could see them doing alright. They could push to like the top half of the table if they do really well, but I could see them just having a steady season, not being too troubled with relegation, but nothing special. So in 13th, this one might surprise a few of you, but I've gone with Aston Villa. They've signed Tyrone Mings on a permanent. They've signed Douglas Luiz from Man City. He could be good. Obviously they won the Championship playoff final against Derby last season, so yeah, I think they could have a decent season. So in 12th place, I've gone with Watford. Watford obviously made it to the FA Cup final last time. Got battered by Man City. But yeah, they had a decent season. They've got a few good players. They've got obviously Deulofeu, Troy Deeney, quite a bit of experience in defence and stuff. So yeah, I could see Watford having a good season, finishing 12th. In 11th place, I've gone with Bournemouth. Eddie Howe being the manager, brought them up from the lower leagues, developed the players into top quality players, signed 2 new fullbacks. So yeah, I think Bournemouth could have a promising season and could surprise a few people. So moving into the top half of the table now, in 10th place, I've gone with Leicester. I think it's vital that they keep Harry Maguire. Obviously they've got Jamie Vardy, Maddison and Albrighton, and they've got a few good players throughout the whole team. Kasper Schmeichel being a top quality goalie in goal. But yeah, Leicester are going to have a decent season, but they have to keep Harry Maguire if they want to challenge maybe for Europa League place. So in 9th, I've gone with West Ham. They've obviously sold Arnautovic to a Chinese club, but they have replaced him with Sebastian Haller, who played at Frankfurt last season. Did very well, scoring a lot of goals with Luka Jovic up front. So yeah, I could see West Ham doing alright. They have a decent squad throughout. Obviously Philippe Anderson's a very good player. Good goalie in Fabianski, and a solid team. So in 8th place, we've gone with Everton. We're filming this while there's a whole rumour for signing them. It's going around. It's not actually official yet, but when this video's uploaded, that might have happened. So that could mean that Everton could maybe go even higher, and I'd probably put them in the top 6 if that was to happen. But at the moment, they've got a good squad: Richarlison, Digne, Sigurdsson, Pickford in goal. They've got a really good squad, so I could see them doing well this season. In 7th place, I've gone with Chelsea. Now this one might surprise a few people. Obviously, they've lost Hazard, their best player by far, to Real Madrid, and they've been on a transfer ban, which means they haven't been able to sign anyone. Obviously, they bought in Pulisic in January, and they've signed Covington on a permanent, which is good for them. But I can't see them doing as good as they usually do, so they're going to struggle a bit this season. So 7th place for Chelsea. In 6th place, moving into the top 6 now, I've gone with Wolves. Now, Wolves are a really good team in my opinion. They've got a brilliant manager, a quality team. They've just signed Vallejo on a season-long loan from Real Madrid, and they've obviously signed Raul Jimenez on a permanent. They've got Diego Jota, Adama, they've got a shred defence, they've got Doherty, Rui Patricio in goal. So a really good team throughout. So I think I can see Wolves coming 6th very easily. And I'm sorry that I missed 5th. In 5th place, I did put Man United. So yeah, apologies for that one. So yeah, 5th place, Man United. Right. Moving into the top 4 now. In 4th place, I've gone with Arsenal. Obviously, they've signed Nicolas Pepe, Dani Ceballos from Real Madrid on a season-long loan, I think. So they've got a good squad. They've kept Aubameyang, Lacazette, but I do think they need to bring in a new centre-back. Obviously, they've not got a very strong defence as we've seen in the other seasons before. But yeah, Arsenal in 4th, I think they could have a promising season. In 3rd place, I've gone with Tottenham. They've signed Ndombele, and obviously they've got rid of Trippier. They've got a good squad, and obviously they beat Juventus in that pre-season match, so they've had a decent pre-season. And yeah, I could see them challenging Man City and Liverpool. But yeah, they're going to do well, and I'm sure they'll finish. So in 2nd place, Man City. They've won the league 2 times in a row. They're a brilliant team, no doubt about it. But I think this season it's going to be so close, and I think Man City might just slip up in the odd game. So yeah, they've got a brilliant squad, great manager, Pep Guardiola. There's not too much to say, to be honest, because we all know what Man City are about. So the winners of the 1920 Premier League season is Liverpool. I mean, it's going to be neck and neck between them and Man City for the whole season. It's pretty obvious. It's going to be one of them two who are going to win it. They've obviously got Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Alisson, good midfield, Fabinho, with Harry Wilson back from his loan, Salah, Firmino, Mane. Amazing team. Obviously just won the Champions League. Jurgen Klopp's an amazing manager. So obviously Liverpool, I think they're going to win it, but it's going to be so close between them and Man City. So yeah, that guys is my Premier League predictions for the 1920 season. As I said at the start, feel free to leave your opinion in the comments section and tell me who you think's going to win the league and who's going to get relegated. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure you like and subscribe.